Hey there, Husky Pops. Welcome back to Science and the Life Cycles. We are on part 3 or day 3 of life cycles for this second week in distance learning. Today, I'm going to ask you to pause your video and go get something to write with. It can be anything you choose, pen, pencil, crayon, marker, your choice, and something to write on, some sort of blank piece of paper. Okay, so pause me real quick. Okay, hopefully you paused me and you're back with me now. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and jump us back into our lesson for the day. Here we go. So yesterday I left off you talking to your parents or someone at home about a pet you may have or someone's pet that you may know and what stage of the life cycle that pet was in. So today we're going to continue moving forward and we're going to look at annotating the following lyrics to better understand the steps of a butterfly's life cycle. And you're going to help me to underline or highlight each step. So you're going to put those materials you grabbed to the side. We'll come to that in just 1 minute. First, let's do this. So we're looking for the steps of a butterfly's life cycle. So remember, the butterfly started off with what? Well, a female needs to lay eggs and then it heads to the sky. So I'm going to underline that lays eggs. Right, but hold tight. You want a thriller? When the egg hatches, it's a caterpillar or larva, a worm-like thing that eats leaves. So I'm going to say underline egg hatching, and I'm going to underline that larva because that's an important vocabulary word. It's important to know what another name for caterpillar is. It keeps getting bigger each time it feeds, shedding skin along the way. So that's important for the growth and development stage in a butterfly, that it gets bigger each time it feeds, shedding its skin. But listen to this, soon it will form a pupa or chrysalis, and inside the caterpillar is changing. What do we call that change? Metamorphosis. That's right. It won't be the same thing after metamorphosis. What? It transformed into a butterfly. It will reproduce and die, the life cycle. Okay, so we have underlined and helped to annotate the different stages in a butterfly's life cycle today using the song lyrics from yesterday. So today is where we're going to work at creating this Venn diagram. So this is where you need that paper and writing utensil, whatever you chose to bring with you. We are going to work together to create this Venn diagram. What do a puppy and the butterfly from the video have in common? In what ways are their life cycles different? So we're comparing the life cycle of a puppy and the life cycle of a butterfly. Now we just went through the life cycle of a butterfly, so hopefully we have that knowledge still fresh with us. But I do see an image up here that might help me. So I'm going to click on that. Oh, look, the life cycle of both a butterfly and a dog. So I can compare it. They're not circular, which is what we typically would see, but it's important to know that there's different ways also to look at life cycles. So the first stage is that birth. Well, a butterfly, when it's born, it's an egg still, right? But a puppy, when it's born, it's a full puppy, living, breathing puppy. Important to take note of. The growth and development, here we go. So the growth after the egg hatches, we turn into the caterpillar stage where it's eating and growing each time it eats. We're at that puppy stage. We're adolescent and beginning puppy stages where they're drinking milk from their mother, they're growing, they're starting maybe on dog food, they're that playful stage. And then when we look at reproduction, here's where it's big and different. Okay, so we go to that metamorphosis stage for the caterpillar, whereas a dog would reproduce with another dog and have offspring or puppies. And then we would come to a full butterfly for the butterfly stage, and then she would lay her eggs and she'd fly off and die. So that's a pretty short lifespan, whereas a dog may reproduce several times before it gets old and dies. So now can you pause me again, think about what can you add right off the bat? Maybe you want to start with what's different. Maybe you want to start with what's similar. So I'm going to make another funny face. Pause me and try to do your Venn diagram without my help first. Ready? Here we go. Hopefully you've paused me. Now that we're back, let's take a look at this together. So some of the things that are the same. Well, if I look at the same, let me do that in green. Both the butterfly and the dog have to be born, correct? So they're both born. They both eat and grow. They grow and grow and grow, right? Some dogs get over 100 pounds. That's crazy. They both go through a form of reproducing. So they reproduce and then they both die. So I would put that where in my Venn diagram? Does that go just for butterfly, just for dog, or in the middle? I'm gonna leave it right there in the middle because I think that's where it goes. So I'm gonna come over here, I'm gonna click off that. I'm gonna grab another text box. Let's go to butterfly next. So what's specific about a butterfly? When it's born, is it a butterfly? No. What is it? It's an egg. Oh, let's change the color. Let's go back and change our color so we're not the same. So where it's born as an egg, then what do we go to? We go to that larva stage, right, where it's a caterpillar, and then we go into creating our chrysalis or our pupa, and then metamorphosis happens because does a dog change form? Like a butterfly starts out as a worm and then moves into a butterfly. So definitely have to make sure we include that metamorphosis. Metamorphosis phase. And then it comes out as a butterfly. So that's specific to the butterfly, right? So let me go click off that. We're gonna click back over here. Let's grab another color. Let's do blue. I'm gonna move this guy. All right, so in the dog life cycle, when it's born, it's already a puppy, right? It's not gonna change, it's just gonna grow and develop. So that growth is in the middle, so we're not gonna worry about that. But what does a puppy eat that larva does not eat? And that's something we probably could have included over there on the butterfly stage. But it drinks milk from its mom, right? Drinks milk from mom, that's pretty important. And it grows, and then it grows into eating adult dog food, puppy dog food to adult dog food, before it becomes an adult dog. And then we have that reproduce and die right there in the middle. And maybe there are some other things that you've thought of along the way that you can add to yours that Miss Morgan didn't add, but I wanted to cover the basics with you. So I would take and I would share that. We're gonna keep moving right along, friends. And I think I'm gonna leave you there today. If you didn't get a chance to complete your Venn diagram, let's pause the video. We'll come back tomorrow and we're gonna extend our knowledge by analyzing the life cycle of yet another species, the Hercules beetle. So I'm going to leave you right there, friends. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place. Have a great day.